What's up, Schlerum? What's up, KG? Oh, what's up, Bushido? Let me open Skype. There we go. What's up, Moon Knight Gamer? Let me get rid of this. Add a new window. Hashtag PR. Did you watch the Summoner Showdown? Absolutely. What's up, D-Money Squad? This was one of the better ones. That they've had. This one was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Okay. We are good to go. Yeah, it was a good one. Legacy's the best player there, so him winning was what should happen. But that was a really fun episode. And I'm glad he won. I want to see him. He should be on stage. We got 2 people from my battle group in the final 9, though. That's really cool. 2 out of our 10 people made the final 9. And technically, Enzo's not eligible because he's not in the U.S. But pretty cool. 3 people from our alliance, and 2 from from my battle group. So it'll be really cool to watch them all. I'm really looking forward to it. Honestly, that's one of the things I'm looking forward to the most. What's up, Art? Even though I'm not involved. We have Pete from my battle group. We have Chunky from my battle group, and we have DT Melodic Metal from BG2. What do you mean about Enzo? He's in Switzerland. So they only had people that are in the United States in the tournament. So out of the 9 people that theoretically could have gotten chosen, we had 2 that made it. Although Chunky wasn't in the alliance when he made it. Yeah, it was really good. What's up, Super Dirty Pickle? What's up, Kevin? What's up, Dap? Finals should be awesome, depending on the challenge. Invincible is going to be hard to beat. He was super impressive. He's actually I didn't know this, but he lives 10 minutes from me. We're basically neighbors. So I'm going to try to get in contact with him. It's an amusing statement, yeah. Well, he would have been great TV. Is he my Alliance War pilot? No. Haven't you seen me on Don't Dap It Up? You think Invincible plays like that? Come on. My season stats, they're not bad. It's not as terrible as I kind of thought. A badass in-game name, yeah, it's cool. What's up, Joe? Couple rounds. So, they're flying people out to New York. It's hard to do it's hard to organize. I think it was a really cool tournament. Like, I think people enjoyed watching it. Um, I enjoyed it. What's up, Cade? And right after Cade is Taters. Interesting. All right, let me call you. Where are you? There you are. Hold on. There we go. Oh, shit. Missed the button. Missed the button. Ooh, if I call your phone, we can talk free for 5 minutes. How exciting is that?
What's up?
How you doing?
Doing pretty well. Today's been a good day.
Boring. Nothing has happened.
Oh, much has happened behind the scenes.
What happened?
Well, I can't tell you right now. But
What do you mean
just
behind the scenes? I thought I was behind the scenes too.
Well, you're just not quite as far behind the scenes as I am.
How do I get? Who's there with you?
Well, that would be giving away some vital information that I just can't spoil right now.
To me or to everybody?
To anybody.
Even me?
Yeah, even you.
Wow. Just come on here basically with like a giant fuck you.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I came on here.
Like stuff with the Alliance, like with the. Well, never mind. Is it what I think it is?
I don't know what you think it is, so probably not.
Are we kicking somebody?
We are not. Not yet.
Is Meta not as safe as he thinks?
Meta is pretty safe. He would have to have a JD war to. Just kidding.
Wow, that was.
Yeah, that was really bad.
And people say like I'm the worst. I'm really not.
He would have to. No, he's safe.
Yeah, he was worrying yesterday, but I was trying to like talk him off the ledge.
He did have a really bad war last war.
He only died one time less than I did.
That's true. He's had a good season overall still.
That's true.
Okay.
All right. I just wanted to burn some energy because it's completion, right?
That's right. Yeah.
And I have not moved yet today. When there's no war and there's no AQ, it's like there's no game.
I know. It's like, what do we do? I actually did.
You could do variant in Act 6.
I'm on my 9th. I could. I'm on my 9th arena series, which would make my 9th arena series in the last like 5 weeks, maybe.
What's up, Mark? Who else is in here? What's up, Star? What's up, Lizer? William, John, Meta. All right. So you want to go 1 BG at a time?
Yeah.
I got it loaded up.
I mean, let's do BG3 and then we can kind of do like from a distance grades for the other BGs because it's tough to. We lack context for some of the numbers, you know.
I read everything that's posted. All the war reports.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, sure. Well, let's start with BG3 regardless.
And some of the insulting ones about me.
Yeah, I mean, if you die, I like to try to throw a zinger in there. I can.
And you know when Enzo dies, why not take a shot at me?
Oh wow! Okay, you've got him posted. No, this is perfect actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll just start from the top down.
All right, and for once, Pete is at the top.
Yeah, it's been a long time for Pete since he's been at the top of BG3 standings.
Are you ever going to knock him off?
I don't know. I mean, you're the closest, and I don't really want to.
I'm not close though. I'm 9 away. Wow, there's a huge gap between him and me, and then between me and third.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Art could do it if I just gave him a shit ton of fights, but.
But you're not confident enough in him to do that. That makes sense.
Right. Yeah, he really has proven that he's not really a reliable fighter at this point. So we're gonna have to keep him off a little bit.
Yeah, progress reports. It's halfway through, so We got to do grades.
That's right.
All right, so Pete, 2 deaths, 45 fights, 95, 96 almost solo rate. Where is he ranked in the alliance? He's third overall in power
Yeah,
ratings.
he's third.
Pretty
I'd,
good.
I'd give Pete a solid A minus. I think last season we gave him an A. Um, he's a little bit off pace of what he did last season, so I'm going to give him an A minus.
Okay,
But
that's
I mean,
fair.
he's been solid. I think one of his deaths was that one to Medusa was just like a complete fluke.
But that
Obviously,
was
he's
just him messing
responsible
up,
for
right?
that fluke, but still, it was just like okay.
But that
But
was just he just messed up there.
yeah, it was just an error.
Yeah.
Um, and
What was his other
yeah,
death?
what's that?
What was his other death?
Um,
I don't remember.
I don't either. Let me see.
Will JD break your record? We're gonna look at the stats in a minute. I,
No, he won't.
JD wasn't even like in the war and somehow still died.
He was. He took a fight
Oh, and died, right?
and died. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Uh, huh. Pete had. Oh, Pete's other death was when he took Quake against Blade on 200% power gain mini 53.
Oh, okay. He's just not that good with Quake, or what happened?
I think he's good with Quake. I think it was a really bad matchup, and when I assigned it
Really?
to him, I didn't specify which attacker. I thought that he was going to take Ghost, but he didn't have Hood.
That's a
Since he
that's a
brought
tough
Quake.
fight with without Hood.
Well, that's what he said, and I just didn't really realize.
Yeah.
I think ideally he would have just said that beforehand because Quake is not a good matchup there.
Why?
But Blade's heavy is really really tough in the
Oh,
corner,
that's true.
and I'm pretty sure that that's what happened. But yeah, I mean he's died once. He's died like 4 times in 160 fights with Ghost over the last season and a half. So
That's not
that
bad.
was not like Ghost death. Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right. Next, unfortunately, is me.
Oh man, if we just erased last war, man, I would have given you a solid A.
I know.
So you died.
Ugh.
You died your very first fight of the season.
Yeah.
Great start. Um,
But at least I rebounded.
you did. You rebounded really, really well, and you went like 39-0 or something like that.
I know.
No, 38-0, right? And then
And then I got to that mini boss island.
yeah, and everything kind of fell apart. But yeah, I would say you've probably been in a B plus. I don't know, an A minus, B plus. If we're judging everything on a scale of like Pete being at the top or whatever, then
hmm
A minus. I guess Art probably I would give it an A so far.
So, how much demerit do I get for the Warlock fight?
Like, are you asking for the actual number for your power rating?
No, no, no. Like, in terms of like,
I, I
how often
it's not, it
do you
wasn't really
think
your fault.
like
I
would you
think it,
expect me to solo that? Like, what percent of the time?
Well, I think knowing what we know now, like probably less than 50% just based on the matchup.
Right. I
Um,
think the fourth charge actually does make a difference. I think the stuff Celeste was saying, like most of it is accurate. It's just hard to have a boss fight where like everything goes flawless like that.
right.
Because he has to cooperate. If he doesn't like back up, so you can do some blocked hits, like you're done.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really put that on you, that death. I don't really put it on anybody. I think that we had the right strategy with based on what we knew.
Right.
And like I
We still
remember
don't.
well, I was gonna say I remember like towards the end of last season, we placed Warlock on the boss node with Bulwark, and he got soloed by Corvus. So, and I'm pretty sure that in that war, like I specifically, I don't think that there was a path where a single Corvus could have gotten more than 2 missions. It's like I stacked all the mutants together, and then I put like the techs on nodes that Corvus just can't do.
Buffet.
Yeah, like Buffet and then Psychic Thorn. So,
He could
so
do
I don't
psychic
know.
thorns. You would just have
You
to
would
have
just
have to use a
finish
ton
him
of
with one health.
potions. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think that's. I think we had the right strategy. I don't know, but the DH one was a little disappointing. But I don't know. It's. I mean, it happens. Let's move on. Okay, what would you grade yourself?
I would have given myself an A prior to this last war.
Yeah, same.
I thought I've been good. Um, Probably like a B plus.
Okay, so I think we're the same for both people so far.
Yeah. Brett, Dave, or Aries. I don't. Do you call him David or Aries? When he's in here, it's David, but I'm just so used to
I
Aries.
call him Aries
Yeah.
because that's who he is.
No, we're going in three. We're gonna do three, probably 3-1-2, because 2 is the main event.
Oh no.
What's up, Jedi?
I'm gonna be, I think, pleading the fifth a lot for people in BG2.
You can't do that.
What? I can't do.
No,
All
that
right,
is
moving along. DAP.
unacceptable.
DAP, I would say. Um, first of all, DAP has had some really hard fights. I've been giving him a lot of the hardest fights. So he's been taking Path 4 in Section 1 a lot because generally it's a relatively Quake friendly path, or I guess she's like one of the better counters. Um, I would say a B for DAP. He's had some pretty messy wins, but but like he's pulled through on those wins, and I think it's probably harder to pull a victory out of like a really messy fight than it is to um,
Just have everything go on schedule.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I would say a B. He's had a couple mess ups with Quake, and he's like a really really strong Quake player. Uh, but yeah, I would say a solid B.
Okay, that's fair.
Brett says solo rating makes absolutely no sense. Brett, the solo rate is literally a
I can't believe
confused
Brett
math
doesn't understand a
equation.
math thing. That is shocking.
Oh, Brett. Okay. Next. Hey, okay, wait. What did you give DAP?
Um, I'd probably give him like a B minus,
Okay.
but I have pretty high expectations for him.
Sure. Yeah, same. All right. So you go first with Art.
I mean, you have to give him an A. He hasn't died at these solar bosses. I mean,
So the case is like, what would keep you from giving him an A plus?
he would have to have more fights.
Why?
Why?
Well, yeah. I mean, if he's done everything that we've asked him to do, and he's not made any mistakes, and he's taken some really, really hard fights,
I mean,
how can we ask
I
him to
guess
do
this.
more than that?
I mean, it's like if a player plays 25 minutes a game and but has the highest PER in the league, you wouldn't give him the MVP.
Yeah, that's fair, but
I mean,
I'm gonna go
if
with an A plus. I think that he hasn't made any mistakes. Like he's done absolutely, like he's been perfect pretty much.
but like he could have taken, a bunch of those Enzo fights instead of being backup, and then we'd have like less deaths.
Well, the Enzo fights like last war, he was back up in Section 1 because of his work schedule, and then like Enzo, I don't think has died in Section 1 all season.
That's true. That's when
So
he's afraid to die when you're there, but when I'm there, he doesn't care.
well, but my point is like we've like Art has had a path in Section 2 almost every war, I think. If not every war. Like
he
last war he took path 1 with Warlock and Thing, or wait, Warlock and somebody else. Omega, I think.
I don't know. I
I'm
mean,
going with an A plus. I don't think he's done anything wrong.
no, he hasn't. It's not that he's done anything wrong.
Yeah.
He's been good. Obviously, he's been good. Um,
Okay. A plus. I'm going with an A plus. Good job, Art. If you're still in here, buddy.
He is.
Okay. J Rock.
Yeah, he's been good too, right?
He's been really good. I'm gonna go with a solid A.
What was his
Uh,
death? I don't know what his death was. I don't
yeah,
remember.
his death was
Was it like a Fury? That's usually who everyone dies to.
no, fuck. It was on node 41, I think. Hold on, let me just look it up. It
Well,
was a it
was
was a
that the
fight
one where you
where
forgot to have me on that path?
yes, I think so. So I kind of screwed him.
Who did he use?
Hold on. Yeah, so it was War 3, it was Node 41, and he had Warlock, and he was like, I think I should use Warlock. And I was like, no, use Omega. And he used Omega, and he died. Um, so anyway, yeah, I would say a solid A. And then he went in with Warlock and cleaned it up pretty easily, and then we were like, oh, wow. His ability accuracy actually bypasses safeguard, which we didn't know before then. So, okay. A. What do you give J Rock an A?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's been good.
Okay. You do me first.
Ooh, dirty.
Yeah.
Your fight rating per kill is pretty shitty.
Yeah.
You should have had a fourth death with the Annihilus fight.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Would it be probable? Who would you have used? Vision?
No, I was fully planning to use magic
Would
with
you?
zero idea
Would you have
that he
used
was
an
immune to any
L1 to
power.
nullify his rod?
Buddy, like honestly, I don't
Okay, because the answer is no. Absolutely, you would not have.
know.
Because who the hell would even think to do that? So, are we grading it like compared to everyone else, or like based on your like my expectations of you?
Do whatever you want. I don't
So,
know.
based on my expectations of you, I'd give you an A.
Okay. All right. Let's reverse back 15 seconds. Compared to everybody else, like what would my
Um,
grade?
Probably like a. So here's the problem. If I give you like a C plus, because like if you get what did you give me like a B minus or a B? Did you give me a B plus or a B minus?
I gave you a B plus.
Oh, okay. Okay, then
I was
you're
gonna
probably
give you an A before you fucked the last war.
shut up. It was one fight. You almost went into an impossible fight. I saved your
Yeah,
ass
I know.
thanks to Meta's ridiculous trivia. He had a 1 point question. Remember what are Annihilus's immunities?
Dude, what the fuck kind of 1 point question is that?
That's harder than like an entire map of DAP questions.
Yeah.
1 point. I just laughed and passed.
Okay, so what was your point? You were like getting into a spiel and then you interrupted yourself.
That's pretty stupid. Um, I'd probably give you like a B minus.
Okay, that's fair. I was gonna say a C.
Well, you don't take too many like particularly hard fights.
Yeah, so like basically, I would say like I'd have to actually look at the logs and stuff, but I would
Alright.
say primarily I've been taking Psychic Thorns with Quake. I've been
Mhm.
taking the Biopath in Section 2 with Quake. And like I've taken no 20 a couple times. This last war I like literally survived with like 8% health. In a cleanup fight too. So like
Oh yeah, after who died?
it
Oh,
was
after
just
DAP.
not that was really, really bad. So
I
yeah.
remember
So
I
I
saw
mean,
that.
and then I also still have the death against Gwynpool with Quake.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
We
you
are
want to change
changing
the
that B
rating
minus. Yeah,
of
and
your
ain't no
grade?
one getting. Oh wait, I died to her once.
Yeah, yeah, you tied to her in like season 4. It was like your good season, wasn't it?
What do you mean? I was great all 3 seasons. I mean,
Well,
I was like epic in season.
4. It was 4. It was the first one that we did it.
Was it 4, 5, 6 or 5, 6, 7 that we had power ratings?
Oh,
I thought it was 5, 6, 7. Because
yeah,
then we
you're
had
right.
8, 9, 10, 11. We didn't do any, or 8, 9, 10. We didn't do anything, and then
Yeah, you're
it
right.
came
All right,
back.
so it's season 5.
Yeah, but that wasn't in season 5. That was in season 7, I believe.
Okay.
So, because season 6 is the one where I was deathless going into the end of the 11th war, and that's when I
Oh,
had the internet crash at work
yeah,
against
that was
in a
ridiculous.
Morningstar versus Morningstar fight, which is I would never have lost. Like this was not at her apex because her apex was the boost season, but
Right.
when I was like at my best with her. Did you like my argument today with Celeste about Morningstar against Warlock?
I did not see it.
Oh, he said that Morningstar can take a Warlock boss.
I mean, I don't know. Is that true?
It is not true.
Okay. Well, there you go. I would tend to trust your judgment with Morningstar over Celeste's.
But he's very much better than me.
He's good, but he doesn't have a rank 5 Morningstar.
Kate, I died the following fight because I was so depressed I didn't care. I didn't even change my masteries. Why wouldn't she be able to? So, okay, her damage comes from her special 1 unless they have a lot of buffs. He doesn't have a lot of buffs. He has 1, the armor up, right? Unless I'm missing something, he has 1 buff. So you're
Hmm.
not going to crit on your SP1s. You're just not going to have the damage. The buffs on the node are not enough. They don't have
Do,
resistor. What they have is the physical resistance and energy resistance. No, but it's not enough. It's just not. I don't know why you guys
okay.
are arguing. I know this 100 times better than any of you.
Okay.
All right,
Moving on.
all
Let's
right.
do Steve.
So that Maw fight was a disgrace.
But he
Uh,
won.
it was a disgrace.
Okay. Well,
Having Kid God.
he pulled through. Like I really value wins, even if they come really ugly, like some of Dap's wins.
Nice, nice.
Uh,
Um,
I'm trying to think of what his deaths are.
I mean, I
So
guess
he had
he's been the
so
worst
one of
outside of
those.
Enzo, right?
What's that?
He's been the worst outside of Enzo, right? I mean, he hasn't
I
been bad.
don't know.
He's just in our
So
battle
first of all,
group.
one of those fights was last war when he had that lag. Like he recorded, he
Oh yeah,
shared.
that's right. That was funny.
So he's really at 3, but since it's not technically a disconnect, we can't like it's got to count for unfortunately.
Hey, though, he got 1 shot, boom.
Oh yeah, I mean just God, I felt so bad for him.
He should have used Thing, but his Thing was
Yeah,
almost dead,
it-
right? And we had already lost, so it wasn't really worth like all the revives.
yeah. I would say I'm trying to think of his other deaths. Um, oh, he had one to Void on node 12 where he missed an L2 evade. Like he
That's
had the
right, the
fight
very
in
first one. That
hand.
was a
He
really good
totally missed
fight.
an L2.
I was impressed by that fight. I remember,
Yeah.
like, oh, because I had only ever seen Amir try to do it,
Hmm.
and yeah, it did not look like that.
Okay, so Lizer. First column kills, second column death, third column solo rate. The fourth column, the first one in bold, is called fight rating. It's basically like based on the nodes that people have collected kills and had deaths on, like how difficult are those nodes? Like basically, if you go 1-1 on the boss node, which is like the hardest node on the map for us, or it has been the last season and a half, that's more valuable than going 1-1 on like node fucking 5 or something, you know? So that's what that is. And then the node to the right of that is a solo rate multiplier. So all that means is basically how far above or below the alliance average are you, and then that'll get multiplied into the fight rating, and then that creates the solo rate bonus, which is the column to the left of the purple column. So basically, you get a bonus if you've soloed a bunch of fights, or if like your solo rating is significantly higher than the alliance average, which is at the bottom of the screen, and you get negative points if you're significantly below the alliance average. And then basically fight rating plus the solo rate bonus gives you the purple, which is the power rating.
Yeah, I can't put the categories up because they're only listed above the BG1, and then you're not going to be able to
Right.
see the rest. The numbers is going to be too small. But yeah, the purple category is like kind of the main
Yeah,
category.
that's kind of what we look at.
Who
And then
determines? Oh, sorry. Well, Super Dirty
no,
Pickle's asking who determines difficulty. That's just based on how often we die to each node. We record
yeah.
every fight we have in the
There's
alliance.
there's nothing subjective about it. It's just an algorithm, and
Yeah.
basically, so like if we've died, let's say 30 times to the boss node over like since like we have 12 plus, so we have 18 wars worth of data now on the new map that we've been tracking, not including the off season before last season. Anyway, the column to the far right is basically fight rating per kill. So it's not perfect, but it's a decent indication of like how hard has this person's fights been on average.
Yeah,
So like you
Art
see
has taken a
Arts,
bunch of bosses. That's why his
yeah,
fight rating is so much higher than like anyone else's. Even the other people who are doing well, like J Rock.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
um, yep. Anyway, that's it. Okay. Uh, we gotta start moving a little bit. I told Mary. Oh, that's not gonna happen. I told Mary 30 minutes. I've been on for 28. So let's do.
We're almost done with one third of it.
That's true.
Actually,
Okay,
we're
so let's
barely more
kind
than
of move
halfway.
from
So
CR. I'm gonna say he's been a B. I think he's been like slightly below your level, but he's gotten unlucky once, and then he had a fight in the bag and he blew it at the end. But like he's really good, I think.
okay, I'd probably say yeah. So if he had 3 deaths,
Mm-hmm.
he'd probably be like about the same as you. Maybe his
Okay.
stats would be probably, I guess, a little better than you. What did you get? Like a B minus? I'd probably give him a B minus also.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been fine.
Cam, I would say Cam's been at least an A minus. I probably an A. So like he hasn't taken a ton of fights because unfortunately for him, we have to have him on path 9 almost
Right,
every war.
right.
So it's not his fault that he hasn't taken a ton of fights, but his death too. First of all, his first death was his last fight of this last war
Yeah, to Havoc. Yeah.
to Havoc, and Havoc's like AI was really, really funky. Like there was nothing that he could have done differently. He played the fight correctly. It was just weird. So I would say an A minus.
Okay, yeah, that's what I would say.
Okay. You go first with Enzo. So I need to judge how loose I should be.
So he doesn't take like particularly hard fights. Um, he's just I don't know. He's just had some like he messes up like right at the end,
Mm-hmm.
which
Do
is
you think it's like nerves?
I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, he hasn't been good. Probably give him like a C minus.
Okay.
He hasn't been
Yeah,
like
I would.
horrendous, but he hasn't been. Well, hmm. He is under a 1.0.
Yeah, he's taken fights that historically in the alliance people haven't died to, and
Right.
he's died 5 times to him.
It may be like a D plus then.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like just trying to be as objective as possible, I would say D plus would be solid. I feel like C minus is a little bit too high,
Yeah.
but at the same time, some of the fights that he's taken, like they're kind of like they would seem easy, but it's the first time that he's taken them.
Right.
So like the Human Torch thing, like I think he just missed a special evade, right?
Yeah, he missed the SP1 of it, and then he had him. He said like he was trying to attack and
Mm-hmm.
had like an issue or something at the very end.
Yeah. One thing is like with projectile specials, like if it's not an unblockable node, like just block it, dude. like just for anybody in war. Like obviously, it's kind of second nature to a lot of us to just like try to like evade it, but like Steve had that one issue with Void, which would have been an easy solo. Um, and then
I would never
so,
think of blocking a void special too, though. It's just, it would be so
right,
unnatural.
yeah,
But I also used to take him a lot in AQ because I always ran the
right,
Trinity, so I took him a lot with Blade. So I'm probably more used to his like special
yeah.
two
I mean,
than some other
it's not
people.
like hard to evade, and
Right.
like it. He just messed up. Like there are a lot of specials in the game where it's not difficult to evade, and I've done it a million times, but I just accidentally mistime it by a step, and like that void literally took off like 70% of his health, and then he was just totally effed,
Right.
like on that L2. Okay, Chunky. Chunky really has not had a ton of fights. He's been really good. Like he had a bad death last war,
Right.
uh, but I would say he's been a B.
I mean, you can't really grade him.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so
Um, all right. So Brett really wants BG2 because he's gonna go to sleep.
all right, that's fine, Brett. Let's do it. Are you
Um,
gonna scroll up on your thing?
yeah, it's scrolled up. Do you see it? Oh, are
Yeah, I
you?
can
Oh,
see
yeah. I
it.
guess you don't even need to be watching the stream. You have the power ratings pulled up. I just
Okay.
have the BG2 now on the.
Yep.
All right. So B Manny, C plus C, about
What?
average. About average.
Yeah, I would go with an A. Like I don't think that we can give him an A plus,
Now too many deaths.
but but yeah, I mean, obviously he's been amazing, and I'm trying to think of his what his two deaths are.
Yeah, I don't
Do you
know.
remember? I guess I could look that up too, but
Yeah,
yeah, I
I
mean
mean
he's been an
he's
A.
been
I
good.
don't
Yeah,
know. Move on.
he's been carrying that
Right.
BG.
He's been doing what he can. Okay, Brett. So yeah, Brett posted a little bit earlier what his four deaths are, and they are not easy fights.
Yeah,
Uh,
those net monkey fights were terrible. I remember watching
they
them.
were not good. They were not good. But oh yeah, okay. B Manny said AA on 11 with Corvus because he had suicides, which that he just got bad advice there. So he had like I think he started with I don't know. I don't really remember exactly what happened, but I mean when you have multiple bleed and poison debuffs on yourself already, and then you're facing AA, it's just not a good matchup. Okay, Brett. I would say B plus for Brett. B or B plus.
Yeah, I mean he's been so it's always hard. Like, how much do you demerit like one bad war compared to
Right.
like I would demerit like and people who die like once every war more maybe
Yeah,
than
that's
someone who
probably
dies like
worse.
a bunch of times in one war. So yeah, I'd give him like a B.
Okay. Meta, do you want to lead off on this one?
He was on his way to like an A or an A minus.
Yeah, and B Manny,
Uh,
feel free to throw in your grade of meta in the chat.
and then he just imploded.
Yeah, so meta going into this last war was 31 and 1
Right.
with some boss
He
solos.
was 31
So
and 1?
he was 30. Oh, no,
I
I'm
don't think he
sorry.
was 31 and 1.
Yeah,
He
you're
was
right.
probably like 28 or something, 27.
Right. He won. I'm pretty sure he went. Hold on, I can look it up. I don't know. But yeah, he had a rough war. But he's been really, really good. Drastic improvements over last season. Um, I mean, I would say A minus. I guess I got to go B plus just because of the last war. So I would say him and Brett both B plus.
Right. So one of his deaths was because of the phone thing.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So that's kind of similar to like,
The
although
phone
I mean, I
story.
guess you can say like that's his fault, whereas like Steve's lag is not his fault.
Right.
But that's like not a
It's not an infight thing. Yeah.
yeah. See,
Okay. Yeah, I would say B plus.
yeah,
Okay. DT. So two of DT's deaths were in War Number One against Invisible Woman Boss when the BG2 officers assign somebody in the group to bring their R5 Nick Fury for that boss, and
Yes, and
that
he
person
didn't bring him.
did not do that.
Yes.
So,
He had a rough start, I remember.
yeah. So the other
And
thing
then
is
he's
he's
been
been
fine.
taking Path 4 in Section 1 a lot. I think one of his early deaths was like Domino on Node 3, which is arguably the hardest fight in all of War.
Really? What note is that? Unblockable or unstoppable?
Yeah, it's the one where yeah, it's toggle unstoppable. It's like worse than Aspect of War because on Aspect of War you can if you can just avoid specials entirely, you don't have to worry about the unblockable, but it's like every 8 seconds. So it's super, super, super hard fight. Like we send Pete and he takes care of it with Ghost, but I don't know. I would so anyway. So that's 3 of his deaths. 2 of
Then
them were
he
to
had a bunch
Invisible
to a
Woman.
not to a dominant, to a Killmonger, I remember.
Oh yeah, he used Sentinel against
Yeah.
Killmonger, which bad matchup.
Yeah.
Um, I would say B minus.
Okay. Yeah, B
It's
minus, C plus.
it looks like a lot of deaths for a B minus, but
Yeah.
2 of those deaths were like the Amir factor from with you and me last season in that
Right.
one.
Right.
Kind of
Okay.
unwinnable.
That's fair.
Okay. You go first with Pezzy.
F. Next.
Wow. Um, I'm gonna go with B plus for Heisey. He's
Yeah.
had some close calls too,
Do you,
but he's
but
been
I
doing
got
it.
I got a B plus. I think I've been better than him. Like he takes pretty easy fights.
I gave you a B plus.
No, I know, but I think I've been better than him.
Yeah, I mean, I just gave him a. Wait, what did I give him? A B or
A
B
B
plus?
plus.
Hmm. I'd still go B plus.
Ah, straight to the heart.
You guys both get B pluses. Okay, Mad Cat. I mean, I would say an A minus. Like he's been really, really good.
Yeah.
Um, I
BG2
can't even
got a new
remember
member that has one death, and they're still like, oof.
his one death too. Like he was upset about an assignment, I think,
Yeah.
but I can't remember like if the matchup was like really bad. I don't think that it was.
He also had that incident going into a fight with half health.
That's true.
Did you like
That's
that?
I did. I had to PM him about that.
Did you say was it as nice as your Enzo PM?
Oh no, no. Enzo gets like the nicest version of me all the time. Oh yeah, Warlock on Close Encounters. That's what it was. Okay, so yeah, what did I give him? An A minus? Yeah, I think he's been an A minus.
Yeah. I mean, if you have
Okay.
only one death, you can't get lower than an A minus, basically.
Yeah, for the most part. Okay.
Yeah.
Rico. So Rico's actually been really good recently. He started, I think, his first 2 or 3 wars really, really poorly. Like
That's
he
when he
had
had
some
all his
bad
deaths.
deaths.
Yeah.
He went into a mini and died without being assigned, which is like a cardinal sin.
Right.
Um, and I'm pretty sure he also missed an attacker assignment,
Oh, you know
and
what?
that cost him a death.
Full disclosure. Um, if I had not died to Darkhawk, I would have gone in and taken Morningstar with Corvus against your assignment.
Oh,
Just
really?
absolutely. Just to
Hey,
heal up
man.
from the bleed.
If you disobey an assignment or a direct order or whatever, and you win the fight, then it's there's only a limit to there's a limit on how pissed I'd be. No, it wouldn't have
Probably
been
shouldn't say that out loud.
right. I know, right? Okay, so I would give him a C minus probably.
Yeah.
It would have been lower, but he has been
He
he's picked it up a
rebounded.
little bit. Yeah. And like all of these guys, like I really think that all of us are gonna have a better second half of the season. Like I don't know.
Not everyone. I mean,
Okay,
Art's not going to have a
Carl.
better second half
Right? Yeah, sure. Not
because
everybody.
he's not going deathless.
I don't know. He really could.
I mean, if you keep giving him 2 fights, maybe, but if you actually like give him some fights, he's not going deathless.
Yeah. Uh, Okay, Carl, you go first.
Exactly,
This-
meta. As long as you win, I won't be too pissed. Everyone next war. Ooh, can so can do
Leroy.
whatever we want. Yeah. uh,
You're going first with Carl. This
um.
is your favorite new member that we've had in a long time.
Yeah, he's been garbage.
Oh, Jesus, come on. No, he hasn't.
What are you talking about? Literally, only JD in the whole alliance has a lower fight rating, and he's been like the worst ever. Like if Amir had these numbers, I would be incredibly disappointed.
Mm,
Right?
I don't know.
Did you
I
see the
don't think so. I
Killmonger
think
fight?
I,
He died in like
I
10 seconds.
yeah, okay. But
It looked
we're
like some
not
of your
talking
old
about
Note
like
29 fights.
Gulk with Corvus, dude. You know what I mean? Like like he's taking real fights.
Wow. You're
Yeah,
just.
I would say a C. I think he's been pretty
What?
good. Yeah, I really like. I don't know.
Just because you
First of
like
all,
him? I like him too. He's kind of like Enzo. Okay, that was offensive to Enzo. He's not like Enzo. Let's calm
oh,
down. I like Carl though.
yeah, Carl's been pretty good. I don't know exactly what his deaths are, but um, like I think most of his fights that he's died to, if not all of them, have been like legitimate fights. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like nothing that I was like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? This guy lost to this fight, like I've done with several other people. Um, I think he's been pretty good.
So what did you give him? Like a C minus?
Yeah, I gave him a C minus. I
Okay.
think. Yeah. Um, okay. USAFA or USFA. I don't really know exactly how he wants it pronounced, but
We'll go with Mike.
Mike. Okay, Mike.
um, so he's the one that had the screw up with bringing the wrong attacker.
Yes.
That's not ideal.
That's not ideal.
Um, so the power rings don't certain things the power rings don't reflect, right?
Yeah,
Like
there's no way for us like we can't
you can't give
assign
him those
him
two deaths.
the death even though he's was primarily responsible,
Like we
you know.
can't give you the Annihilus death, even though it's what would have happened.
Correct.
I can't, man. If it wasn't the fact that we were like super close, if we were up like 20-4,
You would have just
I
let
would
me
have let it
die.
go just to have that video of you throwing an SP2 and nothing happening, and him blasting you with an SP3 on "Don't Dap It Up."
That's a real alliance mate for you right there.
Come on.
I would have just let you die. That's
I mean,
awesome.
it would have been
Okay.
hilarious. What would you have? It would have been similar to like what Art of Chaos went in with Captain
Oh
America,
yeah, it
and
totally would have been an Art of Chaos situation.
except this was you on you.
Yeah, correct, right.
Dap
Okay.
Dap
I'm
said if
I'm
I
gonna
went against
go.
assignment, I would be looking for a new alliance.
uh,
I have more leeway than you, though, Dap. Do I think
yeah,
so? A
probably.
little bit,
Yeah,
yeah.
you do.
I do.
I mean, we've been in the alliance together for a long time.
Because I still have to get demoted to member before I get kicked, right? No one gets kicked from being an office. Well, actually, you almost kicked Brett, but but
Well,
but generally, right?
Brett
You get
Brett
demoted
was
first.
Brett was basically asking me to,
Yeah, that's true. Brett was being
and
quite a
it got
douche.
resolved. Brett and I have very similar headstrong personalities.
B Manny had to
Okay,
step in and be the grown up.
right. Neither of us wanted to be the grown up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the C minus.
Really?
Yeah, C minus or D plus. Who did we
Because
give a D plus to earlier?
Enzo.
Oh, poor Enzo. That was probably too low for him.
So
I'm gonna
Enzo
I'm
has
gonna say
eight
I'm
more
gonna say
fights,
it's equal
same
to
deaths,
the
and a
other.
higher fight rating, and he didn't have the really bad screw up of messing up.
Okay, fair enough. D plus for Yusafa.
I think he's been worse than you. Have to give him a lower grade than Enzo. He can't have the same grade as Enzo.
Damn, D plus sounds so low for Enzo. Like maybe I should upgrade that to a C minus. Let's go C minus for Enzo, D plus for Yusafa.
All right.
And by the way, guys, I really just want to make this very clear. Giving somebody a D plus, like I'm not just shitting on this person. If we did not like somebody or they like it was like an issue, then they would not be in the alliance. So this is all with love.
It's just for
And
fun.
yeah, it's just for fun. And I've been a D plus. I've been in the D range in past
Most
seasons too.
seasons.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but I've probably been in the C range most seasons. Last season I was definitely in the D range.
Yeah.
Okay, JD, I don't think that it would be fair to give anybody in the alliance an F.
Really?
I just don't think
He,
that's fair.
he's on pace
Yeah.
for 20 deaths.
Plus, the other thing is like I don't like. Look, JD is. I don't want him to feel like he's being attacked or anything. I'm gonna go with a D minus. I feel like that's the low end of the scale.
So what would
But
someone
I
have to do to have an
also
F?
what's that?
What would someone have to do to have an F?
I don't think that somebody could have an F. I think that if they got to that point, they'd probably not be in the alliance.
So your grading scale is basically A plus to D minus.
Yeah, I guess.
So I mean if you literally just can't have an F, then you get that's true. You gave Amir an F last season. He's been worse than Amir.
I did give Amir an F.
You did.
I actually said that.
Those were the words that came out of your mouth.
Okay. All right. I'll go with an F for JD.
Okay. There
That's
we go.
fine. He's
All
fine.
right. Do you even want to do BG1 or just skip them?
No, let's do BG1. They've all been really good.
All right. So Celez has been the best in the alliance, I think.
Well, I gave Art of Chaos an A plus, and I'm not going to give Celeste an A plus. I'll give him an A.
Okay.
But I think that overall, yeah, he's like he has the best power rating. He's or the second best. I think that he's probably had the best season so far.
So I think he objectively is probably our best player at this point.
Okay. I mean,
Unless you specifically set up Pete with all ghost friendly fights.
which is what we do anyway.
Right. But I think objectively he's probably our best player. I mean, I'd like to see him try to build up Morningstar, take her against Warlock, and see those deaths go from
Right.
1 to like 8, but
He's been really, really good for 2 seasons.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's an easy A, like the very highest end of an A, below an A, an A plus. It would be like a 90, like a 99%.
I can't believe ASR got rid of him.
Did they get rid of him? I don't think that's how it happened. I think he left.
I thought he said they kicked him for prestige.
Oh wow. Well, a bunch of fucking idiots if that's the case. But
he's
okay.
crazy good.
Rampage. Let's just rattle some of these off. So Celez, Rampage, and BG all have been A's. Nick F has been an A. Aries has been an A. Not just because of their one death, but like they've taken care of their shit.
I mean, Aries doesn't fight much. I'd give Aries an A minus.
What? Aries has almost identical like warlogs to Cam. Like they have the exact same number of kills and deaths. They take
and
the
Cam
same
got an
fights.
A minus.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. A minus. Okay, FaZe I think also has been an A. So like he
has not been an A. He has 3 deaths. That's the same as I have.
What did I give you? B plus. All right, he's been an A minus.
Why has he been better than me?
Well, he's taken bosses. You've only taken 1 boss and you died.
So did he.
No, he's taken more than that. Hold on, let me look. I could be wrong too. I don't know, but it just feels right to give him an A minus.
But Meta, if you don't get the 5th, I don't understand how you guys think she's gonna kill him. Where is the 400k damage coming from?
Okay, so
you realize if you put suicides on and cycle special 2s, you're gonna die. Also, like you're gonna kill yourself. And
Okay, so one of his deaths was on node 13,
uh-huh.
which is it's Aegis Intercept. It's not traditionally a fight that people die on. And then
But
uh,
the SP1 is gonna do nothing because it's never gonna crit. And then if you're gonna start alternating specials, you have to not run suicides, and there is zero chance in hell she's gonna finish the fight. Like that's just what it is. He doesn't gain buffs. He doesn't have enough buffs. It's not like Medusa, where you copy the Fury, get the extra 3k attack, and blast 3 buffs off her. And the Medusa fights would take like a minute and a half. So let's say you could do Warlock in 2 minutes. Lunacy.
okay,
What a clown.
phases died to 13, node 20, and then you're right. He's only attempted one boss, and
Is
he died, but
is
it was
20
against
is 20 the
Warlock.
one Dap always dies to?
Yeah,
Okay.
20 is a really hard one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Rampage is
so
legit. Yeah, Rampage
I'm
is
gonna
great.
go A minus.
I don't understand why he's better than me.
Just I don't know. It just feels right.
Hold on, he's 41 and 3.
Right.
I'm god damn it. Oh my god. Oh, I'm also 41 and 3.
Yeah, but okay. So 113
1
fight
He has a
rating.
higher fight rating, right?
Yeah. All right. A minus. Boom.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Doc.
So Doc just had that one blow up against the boss, right?
Right. Yeah, I think he's probably been an A minus too because he just messed up basically one fight twice.
Well, no,
Um,
he'd be a B plus. He can't be an
B
A
plus for
minus.
you. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. I'm just throwing around A's for BG1.
As a
Uh,
whole, BG1 I would say has been an A.
oh yeah, they've been fucking
Yeah.
awesome. Okay.
Sorry, Dap, but it's true. That's what I think of as Note 20. Oh, that's the one Dap always dies to. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, Chrome. I'm gonna go B plus.
Yeah, he's been fine, right?
He's been really good. He's been he hasn't had a ton of fights, but last war he had like 8 fights, including some tough ones, and he didn't die. And I don't know, he's been really good.
Yeah.
Rampage Junior, I'm gonna go with a B. He had I think all 3 of those deaths came in one war. Um,
It's
I
hard
don't know.
it's hard to grade because like you look at his stats, like okay, if you give him a B,
Right.
but I was only like half a grade above him.
Yeah. Okay. B minus. That's fair. It is. It's hard.
I
I don't
keep
know.
trying to get you to bump me up, but you just knock everyone else down.
No, you're not going into the A range.
God damn it. If I hadn't volunteered to break stupid Corvus, you originally had given me like no fights. It would have all been like I would have used like 2 items, done my like 5 fights or 4 fights, and would have an A right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You F yourself.
I did.
And then walk-in, I'm gonna go C plus. That just in the game, I'm going C plus. He's been on backup a lot. Not really his fault. He's got some stuff that he's uh, you know focused on too outside of the game. And I think he started the season with a couple tough fights. Tough being like he didn't do very well, but since then he's been really good. So yeah, I'm gonna go C plus.
They all have good fight ratings. 1.06 is the lowest.
Yeah. Well, part of that is because they're not dying, and fight rating does take into account how many times you've died.
Right. I guess we only have
So
pretty much Enzo, who's below that. Oh, I guess NU. What do we give you?
Chunky.
Yeah, I mean,
What's that?
it's hard to grade Chunky. He doesn't have enough fights.
Right.
What did we give you? Let's bump you down a half grade.
I gave myself a C. You gave me a B minus. I think.
I just have such low expectations.
Yeah, that's so nice of you to say. I appreciate that.
Well, you're probably the second worst player in our battle group, right?
Oh my
Behind
God.
Enzo.
Sure. I don't know, man. It doesn't really matter to me as long as BG3 is doing well. But I mean, I don't know.
So I would give BG1 overall an A, right?
BG1 absolutely an A.
I would give us a B or a B plus.
Yeah,
B.
I would say a B.
Yeah.
We've made some
We've
really
made
bad.
more. Yeah, we've made too many mistakes to have a B plus.
Thanks, Art. I appreciate it, man. BG2. What would you give BG2 overall? I mean, that number is pretty ridiculous.
So what's the total? So we're at 26 plus 18 is what? 36, 46, 44. So we're tied. 1 plus 3 has the same deaths as 2. Um, D minus, I guess.
Yeah, probably. Okay, cool. Who Dat said, Taters, can you stream later so we can get your legit grades not manipulated by the evil lord of the power rating?
He is the evil lord of the power rating.
I've given up YouTube, buddy. It's just not worth the time investment, and I'm so busy with these clowns PMing me all the time.
Saving you from taking impossible fights.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wait for it. 5 minutes streaming's making the I'm the second nicest guy in BG3 argument.
I just try to be objective, you know. When I've been bad, I gave myself bad grades.
Yeah. I gave myself a C. I was pretty tough on myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a guilty clown. That's who he's talking about.
No, Dap look, Dap was a clown for sure, but Dap is gone. What we have now is a gentleman named Ramrod. He's been awesome for the most part. And
he forgot how to play Quake though.
What's that?
He's forgotten how to play Quake.
That's true. He's not quite as skilled a Quake player as Dap, but like every other area of the game, he's like definitely a notch above. Including his chat game.
Did you see his fight against Crossbones in AQ when he streamed it?
No.
He took more hits than he gave. He took 13 hits and hit him 11 times.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so yeah, B-Manny, I mean there isn't anything. I mean I honestly like last couple wars in BG3 I felt pretty frustrated because we've set people up with the perfect matchups. Sometimes man you just make mistakes. That's the thing about this this new map, and it's I think what's so impressive about BG1. Like you really can get KO'd on one mistake on the new map. Unlike the old map, like I remember Dubes and I would chat, and like Dubes is, I don't know, I think he's probably maybe the best player that we've ever played with, right? Like skill wise.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, Dubes would make mistakes too, and Dubes would always be like, well, like you just can't make a second mistake. Like 2 mistakes, you're probably going to die on the old map. 1 mistake, you can almost always survive. Like even on Node 29. On this map, a lot of times, if you make 1 mistake, you're going to die. So
have you used
like
Thing in a fight?
What's that?
Have you used Thing in a fight?
No, I don't have it. What am I going to bring? Like my rank 1 4-star? I don't have him. I wish I did, man. That would be awesome because he would.
You can make more than 1 mistake.
Right, sure. But just in general, I mean. But, yeah, okay, cool. So, grades, awesome. Do you have predictions on how it's going to finish up?
I think BG2 will get their shit together and be solid. Like
yeah, oh yeah, I think so too. I mean, I think the last couple wars they've made some strides. I don't know. I mean, I do think that they're going to be better. Like JD he's going to be way better. Like I don't think that he's not going to die more than the person who died the most last season.
That's meta, right?
No.
Oh, phase.
Had the second highest number of deaths, but
that's true. Yeah, Rampage did die from 1 hit with Thing last season. That's true, but that's only something Rampage could do.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was so weird.
That was, yeah. That might have been a bug.
Yeah, I don't even know how that happened.
700k should trigger the protection.
Right.
That's more than 200% of his base attack. I mean, he has high base attack, but Once you get into the six-figure range, you know, should trigger.
That's a little
That's true. You
high.
set the solo rate record.
Yeah.
JG could get the solo rate record, I think.
What was the solo rate record?
What was yours
Meta?
meta last season?
Yeah, but what was the number?
I don't remember. It was under 80.
Ugh. Okay.
You could argue that anything under 80 is pretty much an F, or like a D minus or lower.
Gus asked, Taters, do you guys make it clear that if you suck in your weakest link, you'll get replaced? No, it's not really like that. Like, everything,
It's all relative. Like
it's all relative.
our
Yeah.
death leader from last season is still here and not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Our
Our death leader from last season is one of the more reliable people that we have in the Alliance right now. Like, he's been amazing. So, I mean,
yeah, and Meta is still here. He was the lowest solo rate, so it's not really like that.
no. I think huge factor is just like repeat mistakes. And like if it becomes clear that you just like you can't be relied upon, like if somebody dies in a fight, like everybody in the alliance, like most of the time they'll share a video and we'll just help analyze the fight and stuff and give them feedback and like we try to help each other learn and I don't know. I mean, I think that everybody at some point or another has benefited from getting feedback from the alliance, but yeah, I mean, if a person is like can't take any fights without them dying, then that's I don't know. I mean, that's kind of the point. That's where we would be like, yeah, I just don't think it's a good fit. But no, I mean, I don't know. It's so funny too. It's like we do like our war reports and officer chat where we'll just talk about the deaths and we'll just kind of give like a little description of what we think happened, and then
sticky hands or some shit, I believe was what you.
and yeah, I don't know. We're always talking about like, okay, well, live and learn. Like we'll learn from this and we'll know for next time we have assignments and stuff. And it's just crazy how like every single war we have some kind of new interaction that we're like, okay, live and learn, and it just never stops. We're like, how much more could we really learn? And then something new happens. It's like, okay, live and learn, cool.
Yeah, then last war they had Bulwark and I had like 7 metal fights or whatever.
Right.
Which was like bizarre. I didn't even realize it, and I was like, wait a minute. Literally every fight except for freaking Domino.
Yeah.
Dude, that fight was so much easier without dodge. Holy crap! I had her in the corner,
God.
in her corner.
Yeah,
it was so
I
weird.
think it's probably an unlosable fight with an R5 Sentinel.
Oh, it's not unlosable. It's not. Well,
you'd have to mess up multiple times really badly.
Right, because I think I mean, you could take an SP3.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you couldn't take like multiple. But you could take one. And the hits don't do anything once he has his analysis because they don't crit.
Right.
So, yeah. It's most of the losses from suicides from recoil.
Yeah. Yeah, Star was talking about how it's just kind of like to be able to identify strengths and weaknesses and stuff like that. And we actually have another thing that we post. Like, so after each war, I'll post the power rating updates, and then I'll also post a little graph that shows like what fight types, like path fights, mini fights, each BG has died to and stuff, and like it's a little bar graph, and it just kind of helps. I don't know. I mean, it's just all trying to get as much information as we can so that we can make improvements and ultimately reach our potential, I think.
That's the one where like BG2 is giving the middle finger, basically?
Yeah, that is exactly right.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It does look like a middle finger, actually, yeah.
Let's go back to BG3 stats.
Oh, yeah, pie charts are so stupid, Star.
What's your legit question, Nemus? I think it's fun, and the one thing it helps is because we are trying to like. So we kind of got a little caught up in the top 3 thing, maybe more than we should have. um, early in the season. I don't know. Uh,
Maybe, yeah.
but it gives people like a reason not to just throw away fights. Like, oh, we're
Right.
we're
Yeah.
down 12. Well, we're not going to be down 12, but like, like this last war, right? Like we had lost before I did the warlock fight. Like 100%, like
Right.
the war was over. They were done and had fewer deaths. But I still put on every boost to try to do it, and also because like I wanted us to have at least like a respectable fight, like that we could look
Right.
at and see for the future, because that's a fight that we might encounter again, and we currently don't really have like a, you know, yes, this is what we are doing. Like,
Right.
there's the
Like a
video
legit learning experience. Yeah.
where KT did it with Hype,
Hyperion.
right? And it took like the full 3 minutes.
Right.
And this is, like a Dubes level player, basically.
Yeah, he's good. I think he said that he's died more than anybody else in NY, but
Really?
he takes a lot of hard fights and he experiments in war and stuff.
He said that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's surprising.
I don't know if he was exaggerating or joking, but he's not like ashamed of dying or anything like that. Like he's like, yeah, it's part of.
But I mean, he's legit, like,
Yeah,
really, really great.
he's really good.
Uh,
Neiman says, Taters, how do you find time to do all this stuff? Like all the graphs and stats is just crazy. So basically, like I created power ratings in what, like season 5.
yeah, you did it
And that's
after
when
this. You did it after the season because you wanted to reward B Manny. Um, because he had
oh yeah,
like,
because what we were doing in season 4 was all
yeah,
we were doing was how many we were recognizing the people that died the fewest number of times,
right,
and then like B Manny was like right outside of that recognition, but he was taking like every single boss. He was taking node 29.
yeah.
So yeah, so the answer is like I created this stuff when I had more time as a human. Like my wife and I didn't have our house. I was in a different job where I had a lot more like come and go type flexibility. Like it was a lot looser. And like for the new map, I just updated the original algorithm, and it didn't take as long to like create. Like everything was already created. I just had to like update it with the new map and with like input new data and stuff like that.
I mean, you
So
just had to
it's
sit down one time for a couple hours, probably, right?
yeah, it was yeah exactly. It was one time, and so like now like I can start and finish doing all of like the defense log and power ratings updates in like less than 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And I like to do it
Once it's
because
created, it's not. It's just
yeah, it's
inputting the
not gonna,
data each time. It's not like you're recreating the whole system.
yeah, there's no way I could recreate it on my schedule now. So,
Yeah, but it was originally created to recognize B Manny, and what ended up
well,
happening, to everyone's surprise, is I was number one.
yeah. Well, it was really a twofold type of situation. So one, I just had a hunch that B Manning would score really highly if we created a system that gave like actual values to each fight
Because
because he was taking the hardest fight.
there was some really really easy fights on the old nodes, on the old map.
Right, exactly. And there were people that it looked like they were just amazing and they did really good, but like I don't know. Basically, B Manny was like one of our best players, but he wasn't like a top 5 person in terms of like fewest number of deaths.
Right.
So that was a factor. And then the other thing was like we were trying to figure out a way to like every time we would either secure a win or like lose before the war was over, like everybody would be like, cool, so I don't need to boost, right? And it's like I don't know. It was just that's kind of what happened.
Path One Warriors. Hey, hey, hey. Nothing wrong with Path One. I took that path a
Path
bunch.
one. Dreamy used to live on Path one to build up Morningstar.
I know. I used to take every fight on the left side. I would just go
Yeah,
in a zigzag.
just bounce all over the place.
But like my rating was high because I always went through 27, and then the SP2 53 with her,
Right.
and then the boss. That's what boosted my stats.
Yeah. So, um,
Nemus, you don't really have to do much. Like, I'm an officer. It's really not that bad.
of how many officers do we have? 8.
8? That
We've
means there's
got.
one battle group with only 2?
Oh, okay, we've got 9. So, uh,
Would you say I do the. Where would you say I rank in terms of what I do? I'm
no,
like
I was literally just
1 or
gonna say,
2?
I think out of the 9 officers, you probably do the second least.
Whoa, who does less?
I'll PM you online. I don't want to like say it in here, but no,
Can I
you actually
can I get
do.
one
You're
guess?
you're active. What?
Can I get one guess?
No, just do it. Just guess and PM, dude. Like I'll tell you, and you already know what the answer is, but just don't say it
Okay,
out loud.
okay.
So yeah. So anyway,
That's exciting
B
because
is
I don't.
not an
What do I
officer.
do?
What's that?
What do I actually do?
Oh yeah, no, you do a good job with like giving people feedback and stuff when I go to sleep in war.
That's true. I
Like
do
you did
tell
a good
Enzo that
job
he
with
can go
Enzo
back into
last
the fight
war.
after he dies.
Yeah, that was. I mean, last war you did a good job.
Woo! Except for the fighting.
Yeah, I meant the officer role.
Yeah.
You did a good job.
Is
Yeah,
BG an officer? He should be.
he's not. He doesn't need the extra time investment. Like he's a busy dude.
Oh yeah, there was the time with Dap. That was the only time I've ever been stern with somebody. Like, get the fuck back in chat.
Wait, what?
With Dap.
Oh yeah, when you
When
left chat.
yeah.
Oh yeah, so that's another thing. That's like a huge pet peeve of mine.
You don't like people leaving the BG chat?
No, man, you leave the chat. It's yeah. No, I'm glad he got back in there.
Dude, I had to leave the chat and it erased everything. It sucked.
What's that?
You didn't see when I left the chat like 2 days ago?
What? Oh no, I did see that. Different context.
Yeah, it wasn't like updating for some reason. It wasn't notifying me when like people would post messages until I clicked into it. It was so weird. Because obviously I don't have the BG3 chat muted.
Wait. B Manny said you went to bed one night, Taters, and Dreamin posted Taters is gonna be pissed when he wakes up. Was that from this last war when we blew our lead?
No, I think I've said that before. That was when Dap left the chat.
Oh, you said that
Yeah, I
because
said
Dap left chat, and you said that I was gonna be pissed.
yes, because I know you don't
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Yeah, definitely would have been pissed. I don't think I ever caught that though. Right, like I saw the next. I don't know.
Well, yeah, because I was like, he's gonna be pissed. Oh, when Enzo died. When Enzo died to no, I thought he was gonna be pissed about the Mad Cat thing, the going into half health.
Oh, that I was pissed about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I knew he was gonna be like really pissed about, and then like BG3's performance. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think there were like 3 different things that I was pissed about last war, to be honest with you. I was pretty pissed off.
What
Like
was
I
what was
was
the third?
just the fact that we fucking blew the lead, dude.
Yeah, that's true. We did. Yeah, we just kept dying and dying and dying.
Yeah, it just was ridiculous. Um, Cade said Dreamin used to leave a bunch. So you did used to leave in war chat, but that's because
Well, I
people
never
were
left. I
fucking
would just get kicked.
kicking you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I just
Not
wouldn't come
Bass King
back.
said sounds like Taters is pissed often. That's not. I don't feel like that's actually true. It's just we talk about it on Dream and Streams all the time because that's his favorite event is when I'm pissed off.
Yeah, that's true. That's exactly what I said. I said he's not going to be pissed that you died to Thing because that was the right matchup. You just whatever. It's a hard fight, the unblockable Thing fight.
Oh yeah,
But
that was not last week.
yeah, that was the last war of last season.
Oh, gotcha.
But that
Oh, oh yeah, I do remember that.
yeah, but you'd be
He was
pissed
like
that he
ashamed
wasn't.
that he left. Yeah,
Yeah.
that pissed me off a
Yeah,
little
exactly.
bit.
That was what an officer moment that was. That was the only officer moment I've had.
I feel like I'm honestly though, I would say my pissed off frequency is like 4% of the time.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's that high. It's just that's your favorite thing to talk about.
You don't get mad at me anymore. Well, you get mad at me when I like say something on the stream that I shouldn't.
That's true. And you've said a couple things in chat that were just a little bit past the line. But that wasn't like a
But that was not
that was like a
intentional. That comment, that was not like I didn't know anything
yeah, no,
about
I
that.
know. I know. Uh hmm. So who are the top 3 overall? Oh, Dale, for power rating, so B Manny is first right now, and then Celez and Pete. Basically, I think it's fair to say that they've consistently been our 3 best players
Would you
for the
put
last.
Rampage or B Manny? Actually, you could even.
I mean, Rampage has been good. Rampage had
Actually, you
a
probably
high
wouldn't
death
have
count
Pete.
last season.
It would probably
What's
be.
that?
You probably wouldn't have Pete. It'd probably be Celez, Rampage, and B Manny as the top 3 this season.
What?
Well, some.
Why? I mean, Rampage has been awesome, but what? Like every time we talk about Pete, you're always discounting Pete. You're trying to knock him down a peg. What's that about?
I mean, he has half the deaths and basically the same amount of fights.
I mean, Bushido Brown. We gave BG an A. I mean, BG he very rarely dies, ever.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
he's definitely one of the most consistent players that we have in the alliance. He's probably top 5.
Yeah, him, Nick,
Yeah, Nick
Celez.
very rarely dies. Heisey rarely dies, but he's a handful.
But Heisey, I feel like at any moment could go like over his next 4 wars, have like 6 deaths with the way he fights.
You would think, but he never racks up a bunch of deaths.
That's true. It just doesn't happen. That's how he was in ASR. Every video was like, "Ooh, don't know how I won that one, but
Right.
another 8th war in a row, no deaths."
Yeah. Yeah, Pete definitely gets ghost friendly fights. We pretty much only give Pete ghost fights, but we give him hard like fights that are hard for ghost. He's just so good with ghost that
Yeah.
like he does them like Domino on crazy nodes and shit. Like most people don't trust ghost because of the ability accuracy reduction and shit like that. But I mean, he's really like he's easily the best ghost player in the world. Like there's no way there's anybody better than him. And I
Right.
don't think that he should be penalized because he's using the same champ all the time when he's so good with her.
Right. If I didn't use that stupid Corvus, god damn it. Why'd you let
Well,
me
it was the
bring
right
Corvus?
play. I mean,
Uh, I mean, it gave us our best. So the only other option was Enzo, right?
right, but Enzo didn't. He wasn't able to build up missions with Corvus.
Right, and I figured I'd have a better chance than Enzo.
Right. Aries said, "Who is the original architect of BG1? Like
Original? I mean,
original,
that's hard.
original,
I don't think
or are
any of
you
us
talking about
know.
like of the current BG1?"
I mean, as far as I mean, to me, it's JDam.
Yeah, I think it would be JDam. He was the group leader for BG1 for a long time, and then he retired, and Ronan took over, and then obviously Ronan left like 2 seasons ago, maybe to go to relax because he didn't want to do war.
Yeah.
Um, Bushido Brown, no, we I wouldn't say we stole Celez, but Celez came from ASR.
I thought they. I'm pretty
But
sure
he was in 3 Loki though, yeah.
I thought they said. I mean, that's what I thought it was. I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong.
Like ASR jokes a lot about stuff like that, though. Honestly.
I thought he said it.
Oh, maybe. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know.
I thought so.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I'm not sure.
But you wouldn't kick him, right?
No. I mean, I honestly don't feel like that. They probably didn't kick him. I guess if they kicked him for prestige, that would I guess make sense to some degree. But think that it's just
It's lunacy.
obviously stupid. Yeah. He was kicked for prestige, Lizer. That's crazy. But yeah, the Celez was like Celez and I had been talking for like literally months. Like I think I talked to Celez previous to him joining. Like he had been PMing me like for longer than any other person other than Amir. Uh, and the thing with Celez too for us was his prestige was always kind of low. Um, and so like with him it was just like, hey, get your prestige up, and like we had heard really good things. Like Aries obviously had him in 3 Loki and stuff. So we wanted to get him aboard. It was just a matter of prestige, and I don't know, but he's obviously been awesome.
Do you think? Do you guys think War on the new map has been worth the hassle? Has it been fun? I think it's been a blast. I've
Yeah,
enjoyed it a
I
lot
I think war on any competitive war is super super fun. I think it's like the most fun mode.
for sure.
Like I think if there was no war, or if we were like permanently or indefinitely voted to like not do war at all, I
Right.
don't know like how long I would end up playing, or like how long I would stay playing or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
I like the strategy, like,
Yeah, exactly.
and saying like, hey, whatever fight, use thing. Like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, you're a genius strategist. You just like, okay, use thing.
I mean, I don't know. It's like use ghost.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, on the old map, it was like use ghost for any fight you want.
Yeah, didn't matter. She could on the old map. She could run literally every path.
Yeah, she could do any fight.
Yeah, it was stupid. Is Morningstar still
Yeah.
good? No, she's not. It's really hard. There's not. There's just so few like just give me fights. Like the only fights that have like truly easy nodes are the reverse controls fights, but they're reverse controls. So you're not
Right.
gonna try to build souls on reverse controls, you know.
Yeah, it's not really good for building her up, but
Yeah, you could do 29 kill Mogador
uh,
with Ghost for sure.
you'd have to be really good with ghost, but you
You
could
just have to
probably
you
do
just
it.
have to
We
time
never
it
did
right.
it.
I
Yeah,
I tried it and I messed it up like, but then I took him from like 90 something percent to 0.
I remember Nick F
Nick did
took
it.
that fight
He
and
did it
he
right.
he killed himself in 1L2
Oh, did he mess up the timing?
from reverb. Yeah,
But he
and he's
was
like super super good with ghost too,
yeah
but
he is. He's like our
I just think
he's our
it's really
second best
tough.
Ghost player.
Yeah, probably.
Wow, you were supposed to say no. It's you.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Would you like to try that again?
Sometimes I forget that you even have Ghost because it's been so long since we actually utilized your Ghost.
I brought her the first war last season, timed out to buffet Iceman
Oh
on the
yeah, that was
weakness.
so good.
Yeah, and never. I was fighting when I was like, what the hell is happening? Why is he at 84% when I have class advantage with a boosted ghost? Oh my
Oh
goodness.
man, yeah, that was good stuff.
Ugh. Why'd you tell me to use ghost? Noob.
Because Pete fucking takes her like he's taking that fight and he's like, yeah, it's totally fine.
He did it with the buffet link?
I don't know. I feel like probably yeah. I don't remember. I just remember that he was like, oh yeah, no problem. And so I was like, oh okay, this is just a
He
good
probably
ghost
just
fight.
saw the word ghost and just said, yeah, no problem. You could have asked him, hey, Ma Onegas intercept, good? Yep.
Yeah, true.
You should give him that fight just for fun.
I have given him that fight, and he uses Wasp.
No, that's true. Boo.
Yeah, Wasp beats that ass.
But I've really enjoyed the new map. I think it's been good. It's better than the old map. It's so much more. I really like the attacker diversity. I
It's
like that you can't
yeah,
just bring Corvus or the Trinity or Ghost. You know.
yeah. I also like that you can really like you can move almost anywhere you want to. It just makes planning slightly more complicated, but also like more versatile.
Yeah,
It's
it's
pretty cool.
more
I like it a
interesting.
lot. Um, all right.
Yeah, the movement is good art. It's nice.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go. I've been on for like what, an hour and 15 minutes? A little bit over. But
It's your
thanks for
shortest
having me
appearance
on.
ever, I think.
What's that?
It's your shortest appearance ever.
Is it really?
I think so. The last one I had from you was like 2 hours 30 minutes.
Yeah, that was a long one. I can't believe it's time flies, man. It's crazy.
I mean, power ratings. It's your
Yeah,
life.
it is my life, basically.
Yeah,
Hey, Mary,
exactly, David. Yeah, that's the whole point.
Mary, Mary. The chat says hi. I don't even think she can hear me. But okay, I'll tell her that you guys said hi.
All right.
All right. See you later. Have a good night.
All right. You too.
All right, later, man.
All right. Let me pull up the game, I guess. Where is it? Jeez. Let me get rid of this. So I don't know if you guys find that stuff interesting or not. Um, I I think it's fun, but I don't know if like people find it super boring. Oh, jeez. Okay. What's up, Mary? BG starts soon. I think Brian and Dapp will probably start soon. Did I not do this fight? I thought I did this fight already. Some advice on your account. What are you trying to do, and what's your account like? Of course, you like the store art. You have 0 deaths. But when you're like on the fence, like me and Meta, like, are we going to be here tomorrow? Are we not going to be here tomorrow? You can't order stuff. Based off your top 4, who's your top 4? Oh, you're trying to get ready for Act 6? Okay. That's good. I wish I could get a grade from my alliance leader or officer. How many deaths do you have, Lizer? But you guys don't face anybody. JD maybe, yeah. You already ordered this stuff? Yeah, so you got more well, I don't want to say it on stream. What's up?
Now that the boss is gone.
It's safe. Hey, what do you mean? I'm still one of your bosses.
You're not my boss at all.
Technically, Taters doesn't have any more authority to kick you than I do.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ordered my stuff, man. I don't care. I want this hoodie.
So, Lizer, you have 1 death. I'd probably give you like a B. Just because like you face like mostly joke fights. Because you guys face nothing. Have you seen some of her fights? My God, she's fighting like 4 stars practically.
I thought she soloed a thing boss. What's going on, kid?
Soloed a thing boss, yeah.
The
Do
hoodie's
you also believe in Bigfoot and Santa Claus?
Bigfoot's real, man. Don't mess with Squatch.
That's about how real the thing boss solo was.
Yeah, I'm pretty content with my grade right now. Could be better. Really wish.
What did we give you? Like a B?
B minus, I think.
Was it really?
Yeah.
No, you've been good. I mean, other than this last war.
Yeah, this last war was rough for a couple people, but
Hey.
I mean, there's been a few people who've had like just one bad war. I think that's what it comes down to. Even some with like more than just a couple of deaths.
It was a stupid boss fight. Like, that was such a low probability fight.
Yeah.
Because if I had like 8 fights and 1 death, that wouldn't be anything like crazy.
Yeah. I mean, for a 3-3 record, it feels like we're doing okay. Just we've had three of the top 4 right now.
Yeah.
So.
It's weird being 500 and still being like top 10.
Dude, it was so crazy last season being in 5th when we were like 5-3 or something like that.
Yeah.
But
What am
I
I
don't
eating? Nothing. No comment.
yeah, I think if we finish strong second half of the season, we'll be all right. I don't think there's any chance we don't finish Master.
No,
Uh,
unless we start matching it. Not ASR. Kenobi a
just
bunch.
yeah,
Because we've matched Kenobi, NY, and the Chinese alliance that we just faced.
yeah. I can tell you this too, man. Honestly, if we get to a point in the season where we know we're locked into Master and like it's a super outside long shot that we can get top 3, I would love to face Kenobi again.
I mean, if we didn't, oh, maybe people would do better without the pressure.
Not just that, just like the last one was so close that I think that we can get him if we played a little better. I mean, it was definitely one of our best wars, but we have the potential to actually, beat Kenobi.
Right.
I think that'd be awesome.
I'd be curious to know what the top 20 alliances spend in war. So the top 20 alliances in war and the top 20 alliances in spending are not a huge overlap. There's certainly a bunch of overlap.
Yeah.
Like Kenobi spends plenty, but most of the top alliances that are like in AQ don't spend too. That's true.
Yeah.
Kenobi died 4 times. Yeah, if they die 4 times, we have no chance.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not going to have a 3-death war.
Hey, don't ever say never, man.
I mean,
It's
short of Dubes coming out and piloting the whole
Look.
battle group, like.
Look, Dreamin', there's everybody in the alliance has had a no-death war. We just need everybody in the alliance to have the no-death war.
Has
for that
JD had
war.
a no-death war?
I think so. Yeah,
Are you sure?
maybe. I don't know.
So what you're saying is if he's backup, everyone else
No,
is capable.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's had no death war. Come on, it's JD. JD's a good man. He's having an off season a little bit, I guess, or a couple off wars.
A little bit? Dude, if
Yeah.
you had 10 deaths already, I can't
I'd
even
be
imagine talking
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be in for Loki, and we wouldn't be talking.
You would have just retired.
No, probably. No, I'd probably drop down.
You would have left.
No. Like if I ever wasn't in for Loki, I feel like I'd probably drop down to a little bit easier for a bit and just try to make my way back. I don't know if I'd want to play in another Master Alliance because the intention would be to get back to For Loki.
Right.
And I'd hate to put like another Master Alliance in that position. Like, hey guys, want to recruit me for a season or two while I get a little better and go back to For Loki? Like, it's just so weird. Yeah, Rob. I mean, that's a possibility. Maybe join you guys and be like.
That's what I would do. I would just join like some friends. That's what I did last time.
Yeah, I mean, I
before-
wouldn't even mind going back to like SGA for a bit. If I don't know if Slice'em would like take me with knowing my intention to come back to For Loki eventually, but like Rob's alliance would definitely be because they wouldn't. I'd assume they wouldn't expect me to stay forever. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the other side of that coin is like, how do you get better playing in that tier? You know what I mean? So it's kind of a tough thing to do, I think.
Yeah, for sure. The time event is. Oh yeah, I forgot to do it. Do you get anything for just exploration?
100%.
Or sorry,
exploration.
completion. Do you get anything for completion?
Shards. You get a couple of the special shards and some 5-star shards, like 2,000. I did the 100% and I pulled my 5-star and it was Venom the Duck and I already have him duped. So
Oh, that's sick. More sig levels.
yeah, Sig 40 now.
I used the gem on him.
Oh God, why?
No regrets.
He doesn't need it though.
He does. He's better with it.
It benefits him a little bit, but he definitely doesn't need it.
I don't like having unduped rank 5s. I mean, Warlock,
Yeah,
Warlock, like, truly doesn't need it.
Yeah,
He needs it more than Warlock.
I agree. I don't think I have any unduped rank 5s.
I don't even know what Warlock Sig does on offense.
It's degen.
When they're...
It's
It's degen when they're trying to heal and are heal blocked, right?
correct. Yeah.
Yeah, who cares? Like, I fought a Sabretooth on Vigor with my unduped Warlock, and I finished the fight at 100%.
Yeah, I
So
mean it's definitely a little helpful, but like Venom the Ducks is also just a little helpful, you know.
yeah,
It's
but I
nothing
think
crazy.
I'd rather have Venom the Ducks than Warlocks.
Yeah, it extends. I think it extends his toxic armor a little bit,
Yeah,
and it adds a little bit of damage, but it's nothing significant.
but he's so cool.
Yeah,
Actually, they're both super cool. That was
I
that
love
was a
Warlock so
fun
much.
2 rank ups.
Yeah, I feel like I have to take Warlock to rank 2 as a 6-star. I
For sure.
do.
Yeah, we have one in our battle group.
Yeah, he's just so good for like so many things that he's gonna be like one of those champs that's just really good for a while.
Yep. You could run a Warlock thing team. That's what I do, kind of.
Oh, Super Dirty Pickle, that's right. He does start closer to a new buff too. Venom the Duck.
Yeah.
I
I
usually
mean, I still have 2 Awakening gems, so
Yeah. I really only like to speed
fine.
things up. I really only like running Venom the Duck with Venom because you start out with like 40 already.
right. Ooh, there's a vision here. Uh-oh.
Are you are you screwed?
I mean, it's master mode. I think I'll be okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're doing Master?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't even really get anything good from Master. You get like the 20% chance at a 5-star crystal.
Oh, no. This is just master mode.
Oh,
The event quest.
I didn't even know that you ran Master in the event quest.
What do you mean? Are there people who don't?
Heisey.
Are there people who know the quest is going on and don't run it?
Oh man.
I usually run heroic, but I'm like behind this month.
I'm 100% right now on everything except for beginner in the event quest,
Mm-hmm.
and I've done time after time 100% master and epic.
Yeah, I've been
So-
kind of lazy.
I'll just be auto fighting everything the rest of the month. Other than the next 3 days completion, I'm gonna try to knock that out tomorrow on my day off by doing some Act 6.
Ooh, you know what I want to get? I want to open a feature crystal.
Oh yeah, you got enough shards today?
I can get them. Where's my Venom the Duck? Everyone is behind this month, yeah. No, Rick, I don't have a 6-star Warlock rank 2. I have a rank 5. I have a 565. But I don't have a 6-star rank 2.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna consider it for a while, but I think Warlock kind of warrants it, just with how good he's been and how good he can be, and
And it's
I don't
cool.
know. We'll see, because there are more rank 5s I want to do. I got to figure out what I want to do first, because I still have to rank 5 Ghost eventually when I duper. I have to rank 5 Quake. I feel like that's going to be a huge asset.
Do you know how to play her?
Quake? Yeah, I've used her in War.
Really?
Yeah, I did like all of variant 2 with her for the most part. Variant 3? No, variant 2. I did a lot of variant 2 with her.
Nice. Yeah, Star, I do like the silver stars. I have 2 tech gems. There's been some threats to my prestige.
We can't
Um,
have that.
So, we're saving all the generic SIGs in case there's a crisis, basically.
Yeah, I mean, who's threatening it the most right now?
Well,
Celeste?
no, not Celeste.
Or no, Doc.
Doc, because Doc can do it, apparently.
Yeah, I saw the messages when I woke up.
Yeah, I was not thrilled. Not thrilled. That dude's on thin ice. He's lucky he's not in my battle group.
Yeah.
Just kidding, he's not on thin ice.
No, I said in chat earlier, I'm like, man, BG1 really got like lucked out with the recruits
Yeah,
for the last 2 seasons.
yeah,
Like their recruits have killed it.
that's true.
Yeah.
Celeste didn't die 15 times. He gets put on defense? That's kind of boring. But you need one on defense.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everybody's got to make those sacrifices. Like, I'd love to bring my thing to AW, but he's on defense. For a while, I wanted my Domino on attack, but now that Omega's rank 5, you know, she's off defense, and I don't even need her for anything anymore.
You don't place her?
No, somebody else has a rank 5. I think it's Carl.
Oh.
Yeah. But it opens her up to do, like, questing and stuff for me, and if I ever want to use her in Alliance quest, I can put her in there.
That's true. BG1 sent Heisey, who only has 2 deaths, and Mad Cat, who only has 1 death, to your battle group, and we sent Brett. And they're like 3 of your good players. What exactly does the actual BG2 people outside of B-Manny bring to the table?
All right, so this is what I think. All right, this is what I think is happening. I think everybody, every Alliance and Master right now has just stacked their BG2s.
Really?
Yeah, that's my theory. I'm sticking with it. Yeah, Aries, I saw, man. I saw you mention that before. They're like all the good recruits are from 3 Loki.
That's where Taters is from.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's hit or miss. Wow, that was a 16k heavy.
Yeah, his damage gets up there, man.
Why did he do so much?
He's got that super high. He's got the highest crit damage rating in the game.
I know, yeah.
So yeah, his heavies are pretty big.
His heavy crits. Yeah, but it was only doing like 9. God, there's 5 paths on each one of these. Oh my god.
Yes, enjoy. Did you even look at the rewards, or did you take my word for it?
I looked at it. It's 2,000 shards.
All right. And that'll put you to featured?
With a click of a button, yes.
All right. So, Iron Patriot before the end of the stream, huh?
Correct.
All right. Did you see that I pulled 2 back to back? First 2.
That was pretty amazing.
That was terrible. I'm actually like, to be honest with you, I can't even get mad at like any pulls anymore because it feels like even those garbage ones eventually will get buffed. You know, Iron Patriot's going to be the next
well,
one.
they're doing another community vote.
I know. And
yeah.
Iron Patriot's definitely going to get picked for that.
Very good chance if he's on the list. It's 200 energy? Jesus Christ.
What? That's only like 6 refills if you were at full.
That's a lot.
You'll have some to spare. 180 units, man. You're good.
That's almost half. That's more than half a crystal. That I should never be buying. I need to stop buying those goddamn crystals.
You have a 455 Iron Patriot Super Dirty Pickle? Well, when that buff happens, you're going to be pretty excited. Those 2015 gems kind of put people into like a good spot with some of these champs that suck that are going to get buffed.
Yeah, all the people that were complaining about all their mutant gems.
Mutant gems, yep.
Now they can have Colossus and Old Man Logan, who are, you know, even if Old Man Logan is not like incredible, you know, he's at least going to be like good.
Yeah, Old Man Logan's 2016 though, isn't he?
He might be, but the new gems.
The new gem you can use, yeah.
They couldn't do anything to make Iron Patriot relevant. That's not true.
Absolutely, they could.
I mean, they'd have to like rework everything.
Yeah.
He has no abilities.
No, I mean his sig ability is actually more of a detriment. Like his Arc Overload survives him, but then after that he's just like gimped to the point where he's like Corvus with no glaive left.
And he's not exactly Corvus before the.
Yeah, no, certainly not. I mean, his SP3's got a pretty long stun too, though. But that's nothing to write home about. Falcon needs a rework. There's still a lot of champs that need reworks. They need to be. It's just the earlier a champ was released, the less unique abilities they have, or good abilities that have like developed.
I mean, that's just game progression.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
But I mean, they should be like, I think they should do a balance every year for some of those champs as they get outdated, because eventually everyone's going to get outdated. Like all these new abilities and stuff just make the newer champs severely overpowered.
Yeah. When was Omega released?
Last year.
So about a year ago, right?
Yeah. He's a 2018 champ. 2018 was just so sick for champs.
That's Ghost, right?
Yeah. Ghost, Domino, Omega, Corvus, like...
Void was technically... Was Void?
Yeah, he was early. Yeah,
He
he
was
was
in
early.
January.
Yep. I feel like last year's champs were still better than this year's so far. But like Warlock, Claire, and Thing are kind of like
Yeah, those
saving
are
the
really, really
series.
good.
Yeah. But
There's a lot of
still,
reading with the new abilities. That is true.
yeah.
I don't even read the data mine stuff anymore because just like, what is the point?
Yeah.
I just wait for Cam and Star's podcast.
There you go.
I think they had one episode where they didn't like make fun of me.
Nice.
I was excited.
Manny says Void was released. ... Let me check my bank statement. But yeah, Void and Century were either January or February. Chat saying January or like right after Comic-Con or whatever. You know what's gonna suck, man? I wonder what the grind, the arena champ is gonna be for Comic-Con weekend, because it's gonna suck for everyone going.
I mean, whoever it is, we're not going to be able to do it.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm just glad there's no AQ.
Yeah, is there no AQ?
There isn't. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there's no AQ.
Nice.
Although I was
That's
kind of looking forward to yelling at Pete in person about AQ.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just for fun.
Like you can actually go get him and tell him to move.
Yeah. I'd be like,
You guys have cleared faster than ever before.
I know. We'd be in section 2 like before the morning.
Yeah. No, I agree, Super Dirty Pickle. They're definitely top 3 in their classes. Claire is arguably the best Mystic now. Thing is definitely top 3. I don't know if he's the best Science champ. And Warlock is definitely top 3 tech.
I mean, him or Void, I guess, right?
Yeah, I think Void still does more than Thing. I don't know. I'd take him more places than I would take Thing. Just that's my opinion of it.
Oh, can't have it counter him. Whoops.
But I am excited for the rest of the champs coming out this year. They got a big opportunity with Doom and Reed Richards to like knock it out of the park.
Yeah, hopefully they do something cool with them.
I really hope so, man.
And Silver
really
Surfer.
I'm still. My thoughts on Silver Surfer, like, I think everybody needs to chill with the I can't wait for the Silver Surfer arena stuff, because I believe still that he will be a trophy champ. I don't think they'll have an arena for Silver Surfer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you remember my initial thoughts where he's going to be the reward for, and I said this when they announced the Legend run for Act 6. I thought he was going to be the reward for that.
But he'll be
Now,
released way before.
Yeah, I don't know if that's still the case based on him coming out in December, but I think he's going to be, because, so when they know 2 champs or 3 champs are coming out in a month, they announce all of them, correct?
Yeah.
So why would they only announce Silver Surfer for December when you know there's going to be more than 1 champ? So
But there might not be.
Well, there might not be, but I think he's going to be added to the gifting crystal, like Thanos and Kang.
I don't think so.
It's a big way for them to make money without gifting badges being abused, because everybody's going to want them.
No, he's not going to be in the... He's going to be just a regular character.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he will be, but he very much could be. I just think they would have announced more than one.
It's just because the second arena is going to be the 5-star 2019 Crystal. That's all.
Yeah. Well, they could do those 2 in between also, like they're doing this month with the time after time.
Dude,
champ.
how much do you think this crystal is going to go for?
Which one? Oh, the one with Darkhawk in it?
Yeah. How much damage did that just do? What was that red number?
I don't know.
Was that like a 100K?
I'm doing arena myself. Probably War Machine has a lot of armor ups, and that's where you get all your damage from.
Right.
I think it'll probably be around 30 to 32 if I'm trying to pinpoint. Just because it's 6 champs, and like there's few people that, when there's 6 champs available, probably have all of them.
Right.
I know I'd go probably for Darkhawk and Darkhawk dupe. I won't have time to grind the arena
Because
for him.
I would try to do it once to see if I could get champion.
Yeah,
Just so I could bring him like possibly for 6.3 for the
with
synergy.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
92,000. Nice. That
I
was a
have the
nice
six
number.
star. I have the 6 star. I might consider going for him too.
Well, if you have the
Uh,
6 star, you don't need him.
yeah, exactly. But I do kind of want Darkhawk.
Yeah, Darkhawk. Yeah.
I am lacking 100%. I am lacking an awakened tech 5 star in the worst way that I have no options for rank 5.
You could take Warlock to rank 2.
Yeah, I mean that's the other option. I just don't know when that'll get done. I'd like for it to be sooner than later, but I don't think I'm done with 5 stars yet. I don't know. It's a decision I'll have to. I only have one T5B and I just got it, so I've got a little time to make that decision. But
I wish I could get those 3 T5 BA Fury back.
yeah, no kidding.
Oops.
Yep. God, man, that's so crazy.
It's okay. I'll dupe him soon. I can't believe I haven't duped him yet. It's ridiculous.
You're not gonna dupe him soon, man. What are you crazy?
Dude, you have no faith in me.
No, you haven't been able to call a shot in a long time.
I know. The crystal luck has been horrific.
Super Dirty Pickle, you have the 6 star Warlock, and you still use the 4 to 5 tech gem on 5 star Warlock. I mean, that's not a bad decision though. Over OGV, Darkhawk, and Sentinel. I mean, Sentinel duped would be. I don't know what I would have done in your shoes. I think
You don't need 2 of them. That's pointless.
Unless you're doing one for defense and
because
one
they
for
literally
offense.
do the same thing. Obviously, they're the same champ.
Well, I think he's similar to a Corvus, where people with 2 Corvus have a leg up because you can run one in AQ and one in AW. I think Warlock is a similar champ. He's really good for Omega bosses in AQ. He's good for some of the paths, and he's also going to be a good war attacker. So I don't think it's a bad decision. Having 2 is better than having 1.
Right. I don't know. I would have taken up Sentinel.
I probably would have too, personally. But hey, I mean, Warlock is still sick.
I like having them both. They both have slightly different uses. So.
Yeah.
How many cabs have I opened since rank 2 Fury? Rob, why would you try to depress me like that?
Why don't you just open some calves and get them?
Ooh, duck on duck.
Hey, you get points for that, right? Oh no, wait, wrong duck.
Dude, I haven't been doing those at all.
I've done them.
I did them the first like several weeks or several days, and then I just stopped.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still a free 25 units and a revive.
Well, because it's either that or arena, and I have revives expiring because obviously I don't die. So.
Of course, yes, you don't die.
Shut up, Cade. God, I never
I
get any good 6 stars. My 6 star roster is a joke.
I need those revives and the units. I always got to do those. I love the months that they add like a side solo event so that you can double up on those.
I mean, it's a lot of units if you do it, right? It's 25 units a day.
Yeah, 25 units a day, like 3 times a week or something like that. Maybe a fourth, the way that it like overlaps, because it goes like 3 time after time paradox, and then like 2 gold spend, and then back to the paradox. I think.
Do you do the gold spend? Those I do.
The gold spend's easy. You just wait to donate and wait to do your rank up or whatever. Super easy event to just hit the milestones.
Oh, I thought you already had the 6 star at rank 2. But I mean, I would have just taken the 6 star. Why even rank the 5 star? If you have both.
I get what he's saying though. It's really not a bad move. Especially if you're waiting like, so that's my dilemma too, because I also have a 5 star Warlock. Um, but that's kind of like my thing too. Like, I don't know if I want to rank 2 any 6 stars yet. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Plus, it was a gem. Like Chad is reminding, 4 to
Yeah,
5 tech.
that's true.
But I mean, Sentinel's still a good rank up. OGV still a good rank up because he counters like Havocs and stuff. But I mean, OGV is like losing some of his.
Well, Warlock counters Havoc really well.
Yeah, that's true. Warlock probably better for that.
Yeah.
But I think Sentinel's the only other big one for consideration. I think Warlock's better than Sentinel for sure. Even if you have the 6-star, it's just more useful.
Yeah, I mean, I have both and I use both.
Yeah, my 5-star Warlock is still ranked 2.
Gems for 5-star, T5B for 6-star, yeah.
All variants done, and the opening was ass shaking my head. Amir, welcome. What's up, buddy?
How are you? Alright, I got 9,300. I don't have a single 4-star crystal? Hold on. I got 18. Let's see, let's open these PHCs.
Hope for some 4-stars.
Yeah.
Plus, he uses his face as a shield and a hammer. He's hilarious. Super Dirty Pickle, man. This is the only reason I wanted him in the first place before I even knew he was good was his animations and his walk up when the fight starts.
Yeah, everyone loves his animations.
He is the coolest champion, man. But yeah, Amir, what'd you end up getting for the variant rewards, man? I'm curious. Because I can't wait for the next variant to 100% that so I can do some more rank ups, dude. Like, it's been, like, these 3 variants have been, like, a huge chunk of my account progression and getting to where I've gotten in such a short time.
Yeah, they help a lot. Can you exchange 3-star shards for 4-star shards?
You can. I think it's 2,000 for 1,000.
Oh, you can only do it once?
Yeah. Once every 2 weeks or something like that.
Oh. Hey, Rob, you're nicer than Dreamin'? Wow, what a joke.
What do you mean, what a joke? Everybody's nicer than Dreamin'.
Please.
This Dreamin' guy's a jerk.
Ridiculous.
4 to 5 gem useless, awakening gems useless, 3 to 4 useless. Well, Amir.
Well, you already have every 4-star, every 5-star. So everyone's going to be useful to you. Yes, got a 4-star Loki.
Congrats, I guess.
No, it gets me close to the 11k shards.
All right.
I'm not being an idiot.
I will tell you that I have yet to pull a 4-star from these, and I've opened almost every one available this month.
This is my first one. I've gotten only 3 stars.
Oh, all right. Exchange the 4-star shards for 1,000 5-star shards?
No, I know. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Dreamin' might not be the nicest, but he's awesome in my book. Rob, you're just... Now we know you're just too nice. Did I tell you I will be drinking a booze at Comic-Con because Rob owes me a beer?
Uh-huh.
From the first race we did.
That's mean, though. That's like how KT picks on Katie. You picking on Rob.
No, nobody picks on Rob, man. He's super nice.
No, but you like taking his beer.
What are you talking about taking his beer? We made a bet because the gifting badge was gone that when the second variant was released, whoever did it faster would get a beer from the other person. It's just like a $15 New York City beer.
Crap. I'm like 100 shards short.
Well, I mean, you know what time it is then? You got almost 2,000 units.
There's not even Cav crystals. What's up, Heisey?
Oh, that's right. It's FGMCs right now.
Yeah. Can't buy those. That's ridiculous.
Meta's a bully. Dude, I'm not a bully. Stop it.
You're right.
What are you talking about?
You are right.
So I guess regular cabs. I mean, at least they're cheaper than the featured cabs.
Oh, my God.
Well, I mean, how else are you going to get there? You already promised the stream.
This always ends so poorly. I end up wasting a bunch of units only to pull like some garbage 5-star.
Yeah, it's always a terrible idea,
Ugh.
but you do them anyway. Gus, anybody that messes with Rob, yeah, they'll have to face me too, man. Rob's my homie. There you go, off to a good start.
All right, one more.
All right. You said you're trying to get to a featured?
Well, I only needed like another 100.
Oh,
'Cause
because you have
the
the
sigil.
11K.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
Oh my
That
god.
makes sense.
Wow, if that had rolled over to that 5-star magic with
Well,
Izzy.
don't spoil it. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
I gotta wait for your thing to catch up.
Fast forward the stream.
I can't fast forward. You're on delay. Oh, I'm on delay.
No, you can still fast forward it a little bit.
Well, I can't fast forward it enough.
No.
Oh, you're doing another. Determined, huh? How crappy would it be if you got a 6-star instead of a Duke 4-star?
It would not be crappy.
I know. There you go. Does that put you there? Is that a max sig hood?
Yeah. I didn't actually need the max sig, but yeah. Alright, now we can get the featured 5-star.
Here we go, baby. Iron Patriot.
God damn it. I don't want Iron Patriot. Alright, basically I just want a Warlock dupe, I want Invisible Woman, and I want Claire.
There you go.
That's it. A Warlock dupe
You know what?
would be awesome.
I'll give you one of the features. You ready? Incoming Stealth Spidey.
How dare you? I'd rather get Iron Patriot. I'm just kidding, I wouldn't, but...
No, the Max Sig Crystal would be nice. Claire is everything. Yeah, that's who I'm trying to get from this crystal is Claire. Yes. 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 Dreaming, that was beautiful. Oh god. That is too funny.
I think you celebrated getting to stay a little too early. Oh my
That
god.
was such magic.
Oh, that hurts.
That I know it does. Oh god. Doesn't make it less funny though.
God damn it.
Yep.
No, I'm not smack about Brian. Brian, for the amount of people Brian has in his streams, he reads a ton of stuff.
Yeah, Brian's really good with that stuff. Alright, Max Sig Crystal, let's see if it was worth it. Come on, 6-star Iron Fist. Here we go. Oh no, that's the worst. Oh god, dreaming.
I've never gotten 6 stones. You get 2
Really?
6 stones? 2?
I've only ever gotten Sig Stones when I've spun them out.
Wow. What a
Yeah,
disaster.
that was an absolutely destructive 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Use that on your Claire. Good advice, Cade. Oh, man. I'm almost ready for my next featured. I don't know if I want to save them and do a couple at a time, though.
Shut up, Ard. God. Submit a ticket? Seriously.
Submit a ticket for what? To have the champ removed?
If somebody beats my prestige, I may as well.
Yeah. Oh, Bushido Brown, it was 600 units. It wasn't 400. But yeah. Yes. 600 units for 2 Sig Stones.
God, I just really wanted to pull Claire so I could raid Dap with a dream and pulled Claire.
Yeah. I wonder who's going to be the first out of the 3 of us to get Claire.
Okay, it ain't gonna be him.
I don't think so.
I mean,
either.
objectively, it's probably gonna be me.
How can I get some 5-star shards real fast, man? I'm 2K away. There's nothing I can do, right?
Just buy the $40 deal.
No, I'm good without that.
Yeah, even Enzo didn't buy it.
Yeah. If I was gonna buy any deal right now, it'd be the questing booster pack probably. Because I'm never overflowing on items. All right, B Manny, good luck. Yo, go to the Alliance feed. He's opening a 5-star.
Ooh, let's go. Can't be worse than my opening, so there you go.
No, it couldn't be worse than 2 Sigstones.
I got basically the
I've
worst
played
champ in the
2 days.
crystal, or the second worst champ in the crystal, and I got 6 stones. Wow.
Yeah. I don't want to wait 2 days though, Bushido Brown. I want it now. I want cake now. All right, come on, B Manny.
That's true, Rob. Maybe they'll feel sorry for me. If he gets Claire, I guess I can't kick him, right?
I mean, I don't think you could kick B Manny, no.
I'll talk to Taters and make it happen.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, man, I'm one of the worst people to like have pull a new champ because it takes me forever to rank stuff up. I never have resources because as soon as I get them, they're gone. Just because I'm like way behind. And everybody's like, oh, I got tier 2 alphas and overflow, and I'm like, fucking Christ, man. 1 sec. All right, Manny, we'll wait for you, man. We're not in any rush.
Yeah, who cares about raiding DAP? He's not even in there. Oh, he ended the stream.
Adapted?
Yeah, something must have happened. Guessing he had a work call or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's done.
Damn. All right. I see Liza over there being a traitor.
Yeah, it's despicable.
Yeah. Is that no? He said a 5-star, not a. All right, unified. Yeah, that's not him.
What's he opening? Oh, just a 5-star.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
think a
his?
basic.
No.
That's the 5-star unified crystal. Maybe that's what he meant, Dr. Voodoo.
It's like 140.
Hmm.
Well, you didn't redeem anything.
No bueno. Nothing
So
exciting tonight.
So, Star, if I say I accidentally opened it, I accidentally bought it, will they refund me?
Not
Just-
if you opened it.
Just keep doing it until you get Claire.
Yeah. So what should I do with this OG Thor? I have a Cosmic Gem.
Nothing. He sucks.
Nothing? You don't think he'd be good at 565?
No. What is he gonna do?
I don't know, man.
Well, the answer is nothing.
All right. I saw somebody posted like 565 gameplay the other day. I'll probably watch that. But I've been waiting, like, I don't feel like I'm ever going to get, like, Hyperion. It's never going to happen.
I mean, you'll get him eventually. All right, gotta go deal with school drama.
I've been saying that for a year.
All right, Moon Knight Gamer, have fun. We have a few people with Thor.
Where did you just get those 275 5-star shards?
I had a Max Sig Crystal from the,
Oh, from the hood.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I like OG Thor. Might take him up to 3. I don't know. This Awakening Gem, I have a feeling, is going to sit for a while, because it's either Hyperion or Cat Marvel movie if I ever get them. But here's my thing, like, it's going to be a long time, because I'm going for featured, and then I'm saving for the next featured. So when am I going to have a chance to get these guys? You know?
Did you ever get Namor? I know you were going for him.
Now, I have a 565 Sig 200.
So you did?
Yeah, well, I didn't get him from the feature. I was going for the dupe in the feature because I got him from the early release.
Ooh, I didn't buy the second Power Star boost. Yikes. Irresponsible.
Yeah, I'll say they're like my only 2 boosts right now.
Moon Knight is actually Moon... What? Rob, I have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah, December featured's going to be sick, Super Dirty Pickle, man. I hope they do the champs justice, because there's going to be a lot of good ones in it.
Oh, he spells it wrong? Yeah, I know that.
So I'm trying to think.
Oh, we do get 5K
Vision
shards. That's cool.
Vision Arcus will probably be, so he's going to be the first in the next featured pool, and then it's going to be Man Thing, Elsa Bloodstone, who I'm really, really excited about, and who's the other one next month? I can't remember.
The guillotine.
Oh, Guillotine 2099. That's right. And then after that is Doom and Reed Richards, and there's going to be some high expectations for those too.
You think?
I do. People have been waiting all year, man.
They have.
Guillotine 2099 will be interesting though.
T1A Arena. Yeah, I'm a day behind Bushido. It was like bugged or something. I do have a few. Let me see. How many tier 1 alphas do I have in overflow? Oh, only 2. I don't have any T2 alpha in overflow. But I know I'm capped.
Yeah.
So Doom and Reed are in November?
No, they'll be in the next featured.
But they're in November.
Yeah, they're the November champs. Because October's got 3. They'll be with Vision Arcus.
Right.
And then Doom and Reed will round out that crystal.
Right, okay. Yeah.
And then Silver Surfer, if he is a regular champ, gets an arena and all that, he'll be in a crystal next year, the featured next year. He'll start that one.
Goodness gracious, next year.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get going. Can't raid Dap. He's not on. Is anybody on?
I thought BG was going to be on.
Let's see. I don't see anybody on. Nope.
Oh, BG regular time. He's back.
Oh, okay. Art.
6.
God, I hate that guy's such an asshole.
Dude, Art is like the greatest, man.
Oh, no, you don't even know him.
Doesn't matter. No deaths in the war season, and he's trolling Dreamin'. My favorite person.
Oh my god. Is Super on? I don't see him.
Let me see. Yeah, Super's on. You want me to post the link?
Yes.
All right. There we go.
All right, let's go raid Super Gaming. I think he'll probably be at NYCC, right? I know he went last year.
Yeah, he'll be there.
All right, let's do a hashtag Dreamin' raid.
There you go. I put my own raid in there.
Let's delete this garbage. And yeah, thanks to everyone who stopped by. I'll be back tomorrow. And have a good night, everybody. Who deleted it? Only I can delete mod comments, Bushido.